Well, Lindy, I remember 5 months ago in Edmonton, you won that game and you said you battled all the elements. Did this have a similar feel where just every challenge was getting thrown at you for 60 minutes?
Yeah, definitely. I thought we got off to a tremendous start to the game. We talked about getting off to a fast start and trying to quiet the building. And that first 8 minutes, I thought, might have been some of the best hockey we've played.
Lindy, with about 2.5 minutes left, Consta hit a post on a 2-on-1 from Zucker. But I immediately looked up at the clock and saw how much time was left, and the fact that in his first playoff game, he was out there on the ice. What did you see from him tonight that you trusted him in that situation with the lead?
I thought he played an excellent game from start to finish. I mean, they made a save on him, I don't know, 8-10 minutes left, another 2-on-1 where if he gets it up, it's a goal. The next one hit the post. Thought he skated well, competed hard. He gave us a heck of a game.
Yeah, Lindy, you don't, as a young group, you don't get playoff experience until you live it. And you talked about how the Boston series was big for your team, especially Game 6. To come in here tonight, hostile arena, all the different things that happened tonight, and to grind that out and to stick with it, what could that do for the growth of this team?
It can do a lot because there was a lot of elements that went the other way. The review where we get the goal, the review where they take it away, which I totally disagree with. Just for the fact that Dobesh always is swinging his stick. He initiated the contact with Hellenis with his stick coming across the crease, and I thought Hellenis did a great job of trying to avoid the goaltender. Their guy ends up hitting the goaltender, so I really thought that was going our way. And I know that's my opinion. But a great play by the kid and just a tough review on us.
Along those lines, there were guys in your room who talked about how the emotions got away from them in Game 3, just the building and everything. How much do you sense your team really learned from Game 3 and things were going against them in this one too, and they figured out a way to battle through it?
Yeah, okay, so definitely, but we had some self-inflicted pain. And I think there's a part of the game our players need to understand that whether you like it or not, there are some light penalties getting called. Both ways. You got to keep your stick off people. You got to. It's the time of year where a player is going to do his best to make whatever call it is seem like it's almost the end of the world. The Thompson play, the Dahlin play, those types of plays. Our guys haven't lived enough of that yet to understand it. We talked yesterday at length about discipline for the game. And we didn't pass the discipline test. Do I like all the calls? I think you can tell. I don't like all the calls, but I have been there and I've lived all those calls in the past, and it's something that we have to be better with.
What was it kind of your message after the first, because it felt like there was a lot of frustration after the last challenge and the 2 goals from the Habs? So what was the message in the locker room between the first and second?
Just stay with it. The message the whole time is we're playing a good team. We said it was going to be a long match, a long series. We got to stay with how we're playing. The way we started the first period, we wanted to start the second period. We felt that we had the edge 5-on-5, and I think, penalty killing took a lot of wind out of our sails, and it took a lot of our guys out of the mix for a while, which hurt us when it came to 5-on-5 play.
Lindy, some of the work grinding out the game, tight 1-goal game, just the blocks. Just what does that illustrate to you? Mattias Samuelsson obviously played a huge part in that.
The desperation for, I don't know what the blocks were, but I think it was heavily in our favor. Block shots. Some of those were PK, some were even strength. But the desperation to keep the puck from getting to our goaltender, I thought was excellent. That last 10 minutes, I think maybe we gave up one chance and created 2 or 3 pretty good ones ourselves. And it's something we've been doing all year. So I'm pretty comfortable with, whether you're in a 1-goal lead or you're tied, that you're going to do the right thing at the right time.
Lindy, what did your team do to create more traffic, more movement in front of Dobesh and deep in Montreal's zone? And what kind of factor was that in this game?
Well, I think if you look at a lot of the goals from both teams, but especially ours, even the last power play goal, we've got Quinn boxing a guy out the back post, and you got Benson right in front, and you've got Doan attacking the net. So we had a quick 3-2 down low, and we really either needed a bounce or we got it to Benson, and that opportunity was there. We talked at length about this guy has really played well, but if you can't see it, you can't stop it. And if we can find a hole, you got a great opportunity to put it in.
Lee, can you take us through the decision-making process on putting Luukkonen in and what it's been like for him over the last 3 weeks?
He's been a great teammate. He's the guy that sits there and is pushing the other guy to play well, and has worked extremely hard knowing that his chance was going to come. And I've even talked to him probably 5-6 days ago about your time it will come. It just, you got to be ready. And great conversation, and he was happy for Lyon, and it's all about the way this group has been. It's more about winning, and doesn't matter who's getting the wins. Let's just win hockey games.
What do you think of the effort you got out of Mattias Samuelsson in this game? I think he had more than 7 minutes of penalty kill time.
Yeah.
It was just all over the place.
He was a beast. He was a beast down low. I think his effort was the type of effort that just spills off into other players. From his physicality to, end up being involved in the offense all the time. But his PK work, his stick, I thought was great. It was a real good night for him.
You mentioned in the third period how well you guys played. That was basically Buffalo Sabres hockey. You're sitting in the intermission knowing you've got to kill a penalty for 2:31. Did you kind of think if you do that, you're going to have an excellent chance to win the hockey game with the way you guys can lock down third periods? If you can just get that goal afterwards, just kill that penalty. You feel you'd get the momentum off that to win a hockey game?
Well, we definitely felt that if we kill the penalty, the momentum kind of go our way. Be a little bit of they get a goal, they get the momentum, we kill it off, we get the momentum. Pretty even. It was a pretty even third where once we killed that off, and then we got the call to go ahead in the game. And then as soon as they started putting some risk, and you see this, you start putting some risk. You start seeing 2-on-1s. We had 2-on-1, 2-on-1. We had our chance to, put a nail in the coffin, but we didn't execute on the finish. But, been comfortable for a long period of time now with how well we've defended leads and even 5-on-6.
You called the importance of limiting the chances for the Canadiens for this game. I think your guys did that well. How do you prepare the team for next game? Because it's going to be important for them to go again forward and do that pressure again.
It's like I said, Montreal's got some real good skill up front. You've got a guy that's got 51 goals. Slafkovsky has really developed into one hell of a player. Probably one of the strongest players on the ice with the puck, can shield guys, can skate away from guys. We were too loose. I thought tonight we tightened things up. We finally got to the place where we need to be. It looked like our team again, from the way we started the game to the way we finished the game.